Okay, party people, I'm back. Little thing I'm gonna do right now first. I have my perfector sponge, which is already damp, and I'm just gonna give it a couple squirts. And I'm actually going to prime my face with this first. And it's just something that I think could be helpful to you, because in the winter time, your face gets a little bit extra dry, and I feel like this kind of gives it, you know, it like, not wettens it, but it kind of softens the skin a little bit and helps the makeup glide. And then it'll help the makeup stay on better. So, just a little. You might have a primer that you like to use, which is totally fine. You could do that. Where's my makeup? Let's see. Okay, so back to the puppy, the big boy. All right. So what I think we're gonna do first is, today I am just gonna work with the 3D brush and the blush and bronzer brush. I think these are the two brushes that I'm gonna work with, okay? And I'm just gonna show you, oh, you know what? Okay, one more brush. And because I've like, this might be the first time like this year that I've really used this Multitasker brush a lot, because I've been trying to work on, like I mentioned, doing a little bit of color correcting. So I'm just pushing that in a little bit. So I'm using the mango color that I mentioned, just because I have it in my kit, because if you're a Saint customer, you're gonna realize that you're gonna have, your skin tone's gonna change in the summer and the winter, and you're gonna end up having like 3 highlight colors, which will be, this was that little pesky thing. So I'm just gonna do that, just a little bit. So that's why I like this Multitasker brush, and it's really, really good for like even like little tiny blemishes. Like, so look how little that end is. And then this is really nice too. And you can use this for your lips. Okay, like you can outline your lips, and you can use it to fill in lip color and all that fun stuff. Okay, back to what the heck I'm doing here. So I think I'm gonna go with my highlight first, okay? So I'm just gonna dab, like I mentioned, right there. Now you can use your finger too. I'm gonna try to not use my finger, because I wanna show you, you know, because I feel like you need to use your brushes, because I think it's, I don't know, it's great to learn how to use your brushes, because they're great brushes. It's like, we make these amazing brushes, you might as well use them, right? Okay, so I put it here. I get red around my nose. You may not, but I just do. A little bit there, a little bit there. And just kind of like in that main area, okay? I get a little bit of reddish there, but that's okay. All right, and then I am gonna take my finger and just kind of go up and down. There. That's my brightening highlight color, okay? That's the lightest color that I would recommend for you. And my eyelashes are starting to grow again, because I use that Lash Babe stuff. I really, really like it. I think it works. It works for me. Lash Therapy, I think, is another one that people recommend that they think is really good. So that's just a little tip for you. Okay, sorry, I'm very chatty today. So now I'm gonna go in with my main highlight color. Now this is the color that's gonna match your skin tone perfectly, okay? So I'm just gonna do a little dab there. Actually, this isn't a dab, it's a swipe. I'm gonna do a swipe. This kind of covers a large territory, which is good. Swipe, 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 swipe. And then I like to go swoop up. Now you notice I'm kind of staying away from where I put my brightening highlight color already, because the beauty of this makeup is so you don't overlap colors, because then that's how you get cakey and you add too much makeup on your face. You want to keep this as natural as possible. So if you notice, I did not put anything here or anything on the sides of my nose yet, or anything along my hairline here or underneath here, because we're going to save that for the contour, okay? So I'm going to go in with my Astoria, which is right here, and I'm flipping my brush to this longer end. You can use whatever ends work best for you, but personally, this is how I always done it. So it works for me. I'm going to stick to it that way. You might have got a little clumpy there, but that's okay. I think there was something in my, I don't know, on my brush maybe, who knows. Okay, so that's my forehead. And I'm going to go underneath my cheekbone, and I'm gonna go up. Okay, like that. And then I'm gonna go sometimes in the colder weather, your makeup could get, in the tins, they can get a little sticky or cakey, which is what's happening to my Astoria for some reason. And also because I don't use a lot of product and this stuff lasts forever. So I just feel like, oh yeah, there is something in this. Sometimes like a little hair can get caught. I just feel like if it does get a little bit cakey, you can always melt your, so you see too, it's like this is starting to be gone. What you can do is you can be gone. It's starting to run out. So what you can do is you can take this tin and just put it on like a frying pan on your stovetop, just ever so lightly, like you don't want to boil it, obviously, and just let it melt and get a toothpick and just kind of go through it like that, and then scoop it off and put it aside and let it set, and then it'll fill your tin so you can get the most out of your makeup. And, or you could, like, if you feel like your makeup is getting a little bit sticky because of the temperature, you can just get a little blow dryer and just kind of blow dry it. I know it seems silly to have to do all that kind of stuff, but it's cream-based makeup, so it's definitely going to be affected by the temperature. Just like in the heat of the summer, if you get a package, like I'm gonna tell you, go get your package right away, because if it's 98 degrees out, there's a good chance it's gonna melt. Don't put it in your car, because there's a good chance it's gonna melt. Stuff like that. But anyway, it's easy to follow. Okay. Now we're gonna go under the chin and just pull down. And that's my stomach growling. Okay. You can like do little lines down there too if you want to accentuate. And then I like to use my finger, or if you're really into contouring, I personally think that the detail brush, I could show that to you real quick, is great for those ladies who are really into contouring. And that brush is this one right here. Okay, that's really cool. I'm just not going to use that right now. I'm just going to stick with the 3D. Okay, probably some people are like, oh, you can make this stuff darker. I could, and maybe we'll go in a little bit more, make it a little bit darker, because I go a little bit lighter with my contour, but to each his own. Okay. So that's that. So I'm gonna flip back my brush to this denser end, because I pushes everything in a little bit better. So I'm just gonna go start in between my eyebrows and just go upward and just blend. And I don't want to mess this up too much, so I'm just gonna just go up like that. And most gals do this on a live. I don't know why, but lives make me nervous. I'm gonna try, and then all of a sudden I'm like looking at who's, is anybody actually watching? Which you may not be. I mean, that's fine. Who cares, right? But I always get nervous. Like, what if I say something that's like, did she just say that? Because that would be me. Okay. Let's see. Did I blend everything in enough? I think I did. Okay. So some of you might be like, oh, her face looks, that's not warm enough for me. I agree. It's not warm enough for me either, but it matches my skin. Like, this is my skin tone. You always, look at my neck. This is my skin tone. You have to come to terms with it. That's, in the winter, you're lighter. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get my Bella bronzer. I'm going to take this out just because it's easier to maneuver. And I'm gonna swirl this puppy up. I'm gonna get some good coverage on here. And again, my bronzer has had it forever, so it's getting a little bit harder to come out of the tin. Okay. Now again, bronzer goes where the skin naturally kisses your face. I like to put it on the side here, and then I put it on the side here, and I can blend it together, but I'm trying to still keep this really bright. And then over here, so I kind of talk all the time about that C. You can bring it down in here. Bring it down. And then on your neck. We're gonna keep this a little bit brighter, okay? Sometimes I like to go, I don't know, I can't resist. Okay. I think that's good for the bronzer. So it just warms you up a little bit. And again, I'm looking at a window here, so sometimes I wonder if I'm, you know, do I look too light because I'm in the bright light? I don't know. Okay, so that's my bronzer. Fun, 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 right? Fun. All right, nice little, like this is something I've never used before. So Saint came out with those, like the advent calendar this year, and which was super exciting with all these little tiny tins. And this is a color called Ever Red. Every single like artist or customer that has used Saint before has like wanted this to come back because it was this hottest color. So I was able to snag one, and I have no idea what it's gonna look like on me. So, but everybody says it's like the prettiest like reddish gloss. So we're just gonna, you know, I like a pop of color on the cheek. So we're gonna see how this turns out. And I'm gonna use this end of my blush brush. Just gonna put that up there. Maybe I put too much, I don't know. That's okay, because yeah, I might have put a little bit too high there, but it's okay. I like it. It's like a glossy. What do you guys think? Wow, this video's going a while. I like it. It's a pretty little pop. So like, you know, I feel like, I don't know, what's that on my finger? Okay. I like it. It's pretty. So what I like to do is then put my illuminator. I'm going to use rose gold, and just take a little bit with your finger, or you can use a brush and you can like brush it on either way, doesn't matter. And I like to put my illuminator right here, and I take a little bit and I put it there, and I put it there. Put a little bit on your nose. I mean, you might not want that for like, you know, just on a Friday if you're like going out. Yeah, I mean, if you're like moseying around the stores or the grocery store, or I don't know, wherever you go. Oh, and then I thought I'd try for like a cute everyday look, Cupcake and Cafe. Sometimes I just don't do shadows when I'm doing this with you guys, so I just thought like, hey, let's just put on something basic that you might, if you're just looking for like an everyday, you know, hey, I like to wear shadow, and what are 2 colors you recommend? So let's just see what these 2 look like. So again, I put Cupcake all over, and then I'm just kind of warming it up with this Cafe. Simple. Look at the difference that it makes. Just a little bit of a warm color. It's not super dark. It's not super light. It's pretty. Who doesn't like a little pretty cafe? You see, I'm just kind of doing it kind of like in a number 7 and just kind of keeping it on the outer part. But I'm applying it with my eyes open, because if you have hooded eyelids, you want to apply your makeup with your eyes open, because if you're closing it, you'll tend to go lower, and then when you open up your eyes, you don't see anything. And then what's the point of even wearing it? Okay, so I have that. Another brush that I'm not using, like I said I wasn't using today, but is this. It's got the spoolie, which I love. And let's see, I never show this. Hold on, spoolie. And then it's got this pointy end, if I can find it. Hold on. I'm looking at this cute little Saint bag that I have that they gave us at the conference. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Got it. Hold on. All right. So this is the eyebrow wax. Hold on. Don't look. I don't know what you saw back there. Dirty towels. This is the This is the eyebrow wax. I keep the lid on because it hardens up a little bit when Like I wouldn't put in your compact if you were to get it, because it when it gets hard, it like can fall out. So I just spray it directly on there, okay? And then I move it around. See how it's like coming out? So I do that. And then you can line your eyebrows if you'd like to, but sometimes I just like to, I have like the tiniest overplucked 90s eyebrows. And it's okay. I mean, I think my mom has little eyebrows too. So it's probably like runs in the family as well, but also I was given a lot of freedom in my bathroom in high school to pierce my ears, cut my hair, tweeze my eyebrows. Mom, I really wish that you had a little bit more control over me when I was little. That's all right, I'm just kidding. All right. So anyway, we're just pushing them up, just to lift them up, okay? Now, let's go back. Let's see, we did everything. I think we did everything. But like, just a little subtle eyeshadow, the Ever Red. I wonder what it looks like on your lips. Let's just check it out, because it's a sheer. You know me. I don't really wear. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't look good with dark lips, but we'll keep it on. Who cares? Okay, last step. We're gonna go back to our sponge, to our Saint setting spray, which I truly, truly love. Other companies make matte setting sprays. If you think that this would be too oily for your skin, that's totally fine. You can use any kind of sponge you want. Saint sells a sponge, it's great. I also love these sponges that I get off of Amazon. They are like 5 different colors that come in a pack for maybe like $8.99, something like that. Okay, you're just pressing it in and setting your makeup. You always want to set cream makeup so that it can last. Another little thing too, like to keep your eyes open, you can always take your eyeshadow brush again and like take the little end and then go underneath here too, to kind of open up your eyes a little bit more. It always looks pretty. And just kind of blend it out. And now I'm done. Okay. I might curl my hair today. I don't know, because sometimes I just don't like how it looks straight. Let's see. I think that's it. If you have any questions, hopefully it was long, but it was a good explanation, I think, of different things. Gosh, I really need to work on my word selection. Okay, hope everybody has a wonderful day. Reach out if you have any questions. If you want me to swatch anything for you, I can put it on my arm, I can put it on my lips, if you have eyeshadow, like things that you see online that you're like, I don't know how that looks. I think I have all the eyeshadow colors now. So that's what I'm here for. Let me hook you up. Let me show you what it looks like on a human being, okay? Have a great day. Bye, guys. Mwah.